Okay, today's date is May 11th, 2004. My name is Gary Tatum, and I'm 58 years old. And the reason I'm making this tape is to let the world know the things that I shared with Dr. York, and that I know this is an innocent man, and that I'm going to try to enlighten you on the things that I experienced.
Okay. Now how long were you in jail with Mr. York?
I was in jail with the chief for 6 months.
For 6 months, okay. Okay, you refer to him as the chief. What is there a particular reason why you call him chief?
Well, you know, Dr. York is a chief among the Native Americans, and everybody in jail would call him chief because we respected him as a chief, and that's why I call him chief.
Okay, and okay, you say you were in the jail with him for 6 months. Okay, prior to that, did he ever explain to you the conditions of the different prisons that he was bounced to back and forth? What were some of those experiences that he explained to you?
Yes, he explained to me that he was bounced to New York, to Atlanta, and various other jails. And he said the condition in Atlanta was rat infested. It was a dirty place. Too many people's in the cell, and that he was put in the cell with murderers and all this. And when you're in pretrial, you're not supposed to be among the population. Now, I know this to be true because I went through Atlanta going to Lexington, and I saw the condition, how rats running everywhere, roaches, and they had 4 men in a 2-man cell, 2 on the floor and 2 in the bunk, when it's just supposed to have been 2 people. And then he told me about the experience he had in New York when they sent him for an evaluation. He said that, first of all, he said that the psychiatrist put in the report that this man is not crazy. He is a Native American chief, and that he's very intelligent. And they said now when they carried him up on the 10th floor, they had him on a concrete bed with both of his feet tied, spread eagle. And when he would ask for, say, if they would come in and say, "Do you want a shower?" And then he said he would say yeah, and they would throw some water on him and say, "That's your shower." And every time he would leave the cell to go, say if he had to go talk to the lawyer, they would tell him to back up to the door and put his hand behind him. They would cuff him and then put a black bag over his head so he couldn't see nobody couldn't see him. And in Atlanta, they would give you a 5-minute shower, a 5-minute phone call. I think the phone call was once a week, and the shower was twice a week, and for 5 minutes. And the condition was really deplorable. It was the United States Penitentiary in Atlanta where we were, where he was, and where I went through.
So was the stress, is this part of the torture that he endured?
Yeah, this was part of the torture. And they tortured him. They had him in the med cell, which was like solitary confinement. Now, as far as sleep go, at one time at Jones County Jail, the guards would call him every hour and say, "Mr. York, you all right?" But this was they didn't do that to find out was he all right. They did that to deprive him of his sleep, because if they call you every hour during the night, you won't get too much sleep that night because you will only be able to sleep an hour. So they was doing that, and so a lot of times they would bring his mail in the middle of the night and wake him up. Then he said a couple of times he woke up, they was in his cell, a couple of officers. I don't know why they did that, but he woke up and they was there.
So okay, in your experiences, you know, being with the chief in jail, what would you say his health condition is?
Well, as far as I know, his health condition is pretty good. But I have seen him sometimes he would have bad headaches and would ask for aspirin, but they wouldn't give it to him. They'd make an excuse, I'm going to bring it, but they never did bring it. Then if they brought it, it'd be late at night, waking him up out of his sleep. And one day I saw him split up some blood. And I said, Chief, you're spitting up blood.
Okay, if Mr. York, Chief Black Thunderbird Eagle, if he was able to see this videotape, what would you want to tell him?
Well, I wanted to tell him to keep fighting, don't give up, and that when I left, I didn't want to leave. I was real sorrowful when I left because I was leaving him behind, but I had to go, and I wanted to have him to come with me. But since I was getting out, I knew that it's a chance that he'll be getting out real soon. And we followed one another. And because of the chief, I couldn't have made it without him. I already told him that I'd probably be dead now if I didn't read them books of his, and our books. And I'm just right now, I can't express what I'm feeling because it's bad to know that we are friends for life, and my friend has gotten life sentence. So it's hard for me to express what I really feel. But I feel that he should be given a new trial, and that they should acquit him, and that he shouldn't have to go to no prison or anything. And I can't understand how this country calls itself democratic, and you guilty until proven, you innocent until proven guilty, but way they got it set up, you guilty until you prove yourself innocent, and then when you try to prove yourself innocent, the judge uses power to keep you from introducing your evidence to prove that you're innocent. I went to Vietnam and I fought over there, and I thought I was fighting for this type of thing, that you could, democracy. That's what I thought I was fighting for. And when I found out that everything is set up different from what they say it is. So if I could say something to Dr. York, I would say keep fighting, brother, and that I'll do whatever I can do to help to get you free, because you need to be out of that jail.